Scamming has become one of the most highest paying jobs in the world, especially for cybersecurity analysts. They know how to manipulate the human brain through what we call social engineering. So one of the greatest scams that I made so far is this so-called Aviator Predictor. To those who do gambling, they really understand what I'm talking about. So I met this guy who was telling me he really needs $40 so that he can earn $60 and then he will have $100 to buy this so-called Aviator Predictor. His concept was, I met this guy who was telling me that if you start predicting these odds with my Aviator Predictor, you're going to be very, very rich. So, as a cybersecurity student in Trust Academy, I sat down and said, is this really true? Because we actually know how the code runs. I'm doing a diploma in management information systems, and we know that there is this way that the code is written whereby it does some random odds, and how can somebody say that he can predict that? So I told myself, this is another cybersecurity gem. I'm going to have this cybersecurity investigation myself and then verify whether it's true or not. So I contacted one of the dealers here at Telegram. I went to his inbox and I said, hey Derek, I really want this Aviator Predictor. And he told me that, he gave me the Aviator Predictor app, but it was locked, it was encrypted. I couldn't log in so that I can use it. And I came to him there and said, it's misbehaving. I just really wanted to see how it thinks. You know, when a hacker meets a hacker, that would be another ion hitting another island. It really needs, there's gonna be a lot of reaction. I told him, my device is misbehaving and I can't install that application you gave me. And said, no, you make the payment and I'll guide you to installing that application. And he told me that it's supposed to be $80. Wow. $80, and then you're going to be predicting odds, which will give him about, maybe a month will be gaining approximately $5,000 according to them, and that's interesting. So I downloaded the AppK file you gave me, and I put it in my Kali Linux. So Kali Linux is the operating system that is used by hackers and penetration testers. So we at Trust Academy, we learn to use this operating system for the better and for the best. So we can actually help you, people like you who don't know about it, so we can actually verify whether this is a scam or this is hacking or not. So if you come on Calendar, there are a wide range of tools that you can use, from Wi-Fi penetration testing, vulnerability assessment, web application hacking, but I was interested in reverse engineering. And I was feeling comfortable by using this so-called Jadix. So I opened Jadix, and what Jadix does, it opens that application, but it opens it with its source code, so you can actually see how the code is flowing, where it is coming from, and where it is going. And then once you got all that in place, now we can actually start analyzing the application and verifying a lot of things. So I came here and took the Aviator Predictor that I got. I just dragged it and put it right there. So now let me just go on my phone right here, and here is the Aviator Predictor that I got, and right now it's up and running. And I really want to predict those odds that MWOS is always saying that you have to play the Aviator and you get a lot of money. Yo, that's gambling. So while the Aviator Predictor loads right there, let me just expand my screen. There you go. So now you can actually see here on the left corner that the application has been decompiled, and now you can actually see the source code is right here. You can see the app signature right there. To those who do cybersecurity and forensics, you understand what I'm saying. And you can actually see the SHA-256 right there. You can see the summary of the application and a whole lot of things. So now when I come back to my phone right here, you can actually see that, wow, this is the real Aviator Predictor for real. You can actually see the Sportbet, Aviator, MS Sports, Aviator, 1xBet, Aviator. So I can actually predict all this. But I don't have the code, the activation code. That's the one he told me that I should pay for $80. So I just have to do this, click all that. But now the thing is, what do I know about that application? Yeah, there's something that I have to know about. So I just put some random codes and I say confirm. So it gives me a pop-up saying Aviator Predictor. That's its error message. telling me that, no, you put the wrong activation code and I'm not going to allow you to get in. So now we come here back to statistics, and that's where everything starts to be very interesting. I went here to test it, because this is a test, isn't it? It's a test. So I just had to confirm again and check, Aviator Predictor in capital letters. So I just had to search for that. Aviator Predictor. Like that. So it's going to scan the whole application, the whole source code. Is going to scan it looking for this Aviator Predictor text, and then once it finds it, like here, it found it, and now once it finds, now I can just double click it, and it's going to redirect me right where the text is. So now I know that this is the setup page, and then I have to put the activation code. So the code will be running like, if the code is not this, then tell them this error. But if the code is this, then you can actually let them log in. So now you can actually see this checkbox, the one that I just clicked. This one, you can see the checkbox 3, checkbox 2, checkbox 1, and then there's an image, there's a text view right there, and there's this image. There's that image that is right there. But I am interested in this error so-called Aviator Predictor. So now I can actually see, now here is the if statement that I've been craving, looking for. So here is the if statement. So now, the if statement is telling me that if the code activity, the text that I get is official, then you can actually show this message, which is welcome, and then this code activity is going to finish. But if that's not the case, then if it is not equal, you see this exclamation mark, it tells that if the code is not the same, if it is not equal to official, then you're gonna tell them Aviator Predictor, of which I put the opposite, which is the else if statement that I put. So now I know that the activation code is official. Wait a minute, is it really official? Let's now check it. So I'm going to log in with official, and then confirm, and you saw that welcome pop up right there on my screen. So now I'm right there inside Aviator Predictor, and now I am ready to predict all the odds of the Aviator and get a lot of money. But please note that up there my data is down and I'm not even connected to the internet, and so now I'm going to start predicting the odds. So just as you can see that these odds are coming up, and it's like I'm not even connected, but it's putting that loading thing as if I am actually connected. Wow. And this is very interesting. So now what's the code saying about that? It's saying a lot of things, a lot. And you can see here that it's using some random values and it's ending them all the time. And wow. So that's what cybersecurity is all about. We are verifying whether this is true or not. We are also defending your financial institutes. We are defending your own name, your reputation, and whatever you want to defend, especially in the cybersecurity realm. So now, being a student at Trust Academy, learning all this is just a piece of cake about it. So learning the whole piece of cake of cybersecurity, how you defend your Wi-Fi, how you defend your home network, how you defend your application. Maybe you're a developer, you want to learn how to make your code secure so that you can't reverse engineer it this way and see that, this is how your code is running. There is a lot to learn and there's a lot to explore in the cybersecurity. You can visit our offices at Trust Academy. We actually have a diploma in cybersecurity with the association with Chinoy University of Technology. This diploma has got a whole lot of stuff, from ethical hacking to cybersecurity laws, how to defend yourself, how to defend the organization, from networking. You can see all these antennas right here. You actually learn them at Trust Academy. All those radios you see, and there's a lot of stuff. I can have a very exhaustive list about what you do here at Trust Academy. We also offer what you call career guidance. Maybe you want to be somebody in the cybersecurity field, or maybe you just want to do IT. You don't know where to start from, you know your interest, but you're actually confused about the markets and your interest, what you want to do. We can actually guide you through. It's for free. You can just come and tell us, hey, I'm interested in IT and I don't know what, and we got very professional advisors, very professional teachers and lecturers, and very professional students, very bright ones, and can just visit our office. Why wait? Many are called but few are chosen. The places are limited. You are the one who make yourself chosen only if you come to our offices. Thank you.